Welcome, folks, to downtown Atlanta and Mercedes-Benz Stadium, site of this year's Chick-fil-A Peach Bowl and, of course, part of the college football playoff. We've reached the semifinal stage, one last hurdle to clear before that national championship game. And today we're going to find out who's got the toughness and the depth to continue their drive and keep championship dreams alive. As we'll see the number 6 seed in this playoff, the Georgia Bulldogs, taking on the number 2 seed in the playoff, the Missouri Tigers. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined by Kirk Herbstreit. It's been a tremendous college football playoff so far, and it's down to this, the semifinals. Which team will head on to the national championship game? The kickoff team is out there, and here we go with this playoff semifinal game. And the return man decides to signal fair catch. The guys up front lined up. It's first down. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. Breaking free at the 35. You bring him down, but he makes the 40-yard line. That's a solid gain.
Chris, I know it's the first play of the game, but boy, nice job by this offensive line. The back gets behind him, picks up some positive yards.
Game moves the ball to the 40. It'll be first down. The back's got it again. Picks up 3 yards, so 2nd and 7.
You know, in the RPO game, the quarterback's got to make really sound decisions on that read. You either give it when it's the right time or you pull it out and make the throw. Here, I think he's kind of in that gray area, decides to hand it off and at least picked up some positive yards.
Quarterback appears to be changing the play. They're going to run it here. He'll earn the first down, but pay for it with a hard hit.
One way to create a rhythm and really start to show your identity as an offense is to control the line of scrimmage. The offensive line here early getting a hat on a hat, and this back, as good as we've seen all year, with the ability to accelerate through the hole, positive yards, play after play here early in the game.
Tackle is finally made, but an explosive gain. They'll move it down to the 23-yard line.
Well, it's so easy to get caught up in the receivers and the quarterback, and your eyes get lost. You forget about the running back. Nice catch and a first down for this offense.
From the shotgun, handoff inside. Missouri now operating in the red zone. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. He'll ride the back again here. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Boy, this defense is stepping up here early in this game, really controlling the line of scrimmage. Just nowhere to go on this last play. And now we've got a third down, a big opportunity for this defense to get off the field.
Different pre-snap look from the linebackers now. Third down play here out of the shotgun. And the runner steps out of bounds, but does have enough yardage to pick up the first down.
These are the type of plays that are backbreakers for a defense. They thought they had him tied up. They thought they were going to be able to get him to the ground on the pass rush, but they're unable to do so. So he gets away,
makes it across the goal line. Touchdown, Missouri.
What an opening drive by this offense, and especially this running back. Every single time they gave him the ball, he's getting positive yards behind that big offensive line. And if I'm the defensive coordinator, you better make some adjustments and do it in a hurry. You got to get more guys committed to the line of scrimmage to stop this run game.
Here's the kickoff team now, set to boot this one away. Fielded in the end zone. It's Thompson. Tackled at the 14. Not very good field position to start here. line getting set up. It's a first down play. Trying to find room. It's DeMarco. He moves the ball across the 20 to the 22. What's the play call here on second down for this offense? They'll run it to the left. Breaking free at the 35. And the runner brought down, but looks like there's a flag on the field. Let's see what this is about. Getting set. Here's second down. Play action fake, looking to throw. He's moving out of the pocket. Receiver makes the catch. They bring him down just short of the marker, inches away from a first down.
We are in the age of the mobile quarterback, and you saw it right there. The ability to scramble out of the pocket, extend the play, and make passes like that is invaluable to the offense.
And you'll pick up the first down, stop at the 27.
It's a good job here by this offensive line and the running back. Listen, these guys have really had a lot to do with why they're in this playoff game, right? So give it to the offensive line in the back. Get the first down on this third and short. See what you can do from here.
First down, looking to throw the ball. He's moving out of the pocket. Nobody open downfield. He just throws it away.
Well, this defense has been incredible all year long, and they continue to be that way in the postseason. Just getting after this offense, whether it's putting pressure on the quarterback, great coverage downfield. Right now, they are dominating this game.
So after the incompletion, it's second down. Looking for a gap. It's DeMarco. They tackle him right at the 35-yard line. Third down coming up after that running play. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. But they don't connect. It's incomplete, and it brings up fourth down.
It has been a tough first half in this playoff game for this offense. They cannot get anything going through the air. Not only are they down the scoreboard, but there's really nothing to build around as we get ready to go into the second half.
This one is out of bounds, and that'll give the offense great field position. Here comes the Missouri offense back out on the field. The last possession was just old-school power football. Let's see if they can keep that going here. He's found some room at the 45. They've got him at the 48, but that's a first down. After the first play, they're very close to midfield already. Play action here on first down. Looking to scramble. Heavy pressure, he lets it go. And he just throws it away incomplete. Didn't see anybody open. It's going to bring up second down.
Well, sometimes an answer for an offensive coordinator against a good pass rush is to move the launching point. Move the quarterback from one spot to another to affect the rhythm of the pass rush. That's not having any kind of impact at all on this defense. They're getting after this quarterback no matter where he is. They do a good job of it right here.
Missouri getting set for the 1st and 10 now. They'll run it to the right side. Gets some space around the 30. Tackle made at the 26-yard line. This offense getting closer to the red zone. How aggressive do you get on 1st and 10? Receiver in motion now. Handoff here from the shotgun. pickup is 5 yards, so it's second down and 5. They'll switch it up, looking to throw. The freshman making an impact play there.
Well, you got to do a better job with your fake as the quarterback. The defense did not bite at all on the play action, allowing them to continue to come after the quarterback and come up with that sack.
So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. Third and long. Makes the throw across the middle of the field. He's got it near the end zone. Brought down at the 3-yard line, but this offense now has a first down and goal right there.
What a great route here by this tight end on third down, and the quarterback does a smart thing by looking for the big fella. Who's your best friend on third down? Of course, the tight end, and now we've got first and goal.
So here we go, an exciting start to the quarter as the offense sets up with a first and goal. On the ground, trying to punch it in for the score. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
And I just love that this defense is not giving up on this first and goal. They attacked. They got through. They got penetration. A nice job of being able to keep them out of the end zone.
Ball moved back to the 4 for second and goal. Takes the handoff again. Well, they test the middle there, but get nothing.
It's a nice play by this defense, and now you're thinking about third down and goal from around the 5-yard line. You got a real shot to come up with a stop here, whether they run it or throw it. You get a stop here, and maybe hold them to 3 points.
Defense looking for a stop on third and goal. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. Tries to avoid the rush and just gets rid of it. And he'll just throw it away now. Couldn't make anything happen, and that's now going to bring up fourth down. So they're short on fourth down, and the coach decides to trot out the field goal team. Right down the middle. And they add to their lead.
Well, they almost put a touchdown on the board, but instead they come away with 3 points.
They come away with 3 points on the drive, and now the kickoff team will boot it away. Bringing it out, it's Thompson. He'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. And the Georgia offense is back out on the field. They were forced to punt last time. Can they get this offense going finally? Get some points out of this possession. He's moving out of the pocket now. Using his legs on the scramble. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs.
Love the aggressive mindset from the play caller here on first down. Take a shot downfield. The only thing is, they're all covered. Nobody's open. He gets flushed out of the pocket. Decides to run towards the boundary and gets out of bounds, and a good gain and a first down.
Looking for a gap. It's DeMarco. They bring him down to the 32-yard line. The Bulldogs come up to the line to crank the tempo up here. And the wideout goes in motion. A pop pass on the jet sweep. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
Boy, I'm a big fan of that jet sweep motion like that. It really forces a defense to stretch them out horizontally and can create some vertical seams for this offense. They got some positive yards. Didn't quite get the first down, but I'll tell you what they've done. Planted a seed on this defense that they better defend this style of play moving forward.
That run sets up a critical third down play. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. And he can't escape. It's a sack for the defense.
Chris, that's on the offensive line right there. They definitely have to be feeling responsible because it's almost like you didn't protect your little brother back there.
And they'll kick it away here. Oh, and he's got some space here. Coverage team brings down the returner. So the Missouri offense heads back out onto the field. The last possession, they were able to milk some clock and add 3 points to the scoreboard. Quick spin on the run. And the broken tackle there produces a solid gain. Second down after that run on the previous play. They snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. And a sophomore making an impact play.
Well, if you're going to be able to play in the SEC and be a dominant team, you have to have defensive linemen like this right here. We've seen that from Georgia over the years. They've been incredibly blessed to have defensive linemen that can hold up against the run, also have the ability to do this right here, which is pressure the quarterback and come up with those sacks.
On third down, he drops to throw. It's a short completion to the big tight end. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks more than enough for a first down.
Most defensive coordinators focus a lot of their energy on how their unit performs on third down and in the red zone. They give up a couple more third down conversions like that, and they're in for a very unpleasant film session on Monday.
They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
How about the timing here by the defense to shoot that gap? As an offensive lineman, you have to anticipate that, close that gap off. Otherwise, it could be a long day.
Quick pass, the catch is made. Tackle made at the 24-yard line. This offense really threatening now.
You know who's got to love this offense picking up so many first downs? Their own defense. Man, when I played, I used to have defensive guys come down and tell me when we'd have a long drive how much it would allow them to rest and go out and play dominant football.
They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play.
Hey, whether it's been on the inside or bouncing things to the outside, this guy has shown you everything that he has to offer, and a big part of the reason why they're enjoying this nice lead.
Pre-snap motion from the offense. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. And he makes it into the end zone. Touchdown, Tigers.
This is a nice touchdown and a great play call. Just get this receiver in space and let him make people miss and use his speed to get to the end zone. That's what they did here, and it pays off.
Extra point makes it a 17-point game. Kickoff team is on the field. Let's see if they give the returner a chance to bring this one back. Fielded in the end zone. It's Thompson. Tackled at the 14. Not very good field position to start here. And the powerful Georgia offense is back out on the field. The last drive, they came up empty, had to kick it away. Can they come up with something here? Off the play fake on first down. Snags a quick throw. They bring down the receiver, but that's a nice gain on that play.
One thing I love about this back is how he gets involved in the passing game. Nice catch here.
Completion makes it second down. Hands off to the left. And he'll pick up the first down, stopped at the 27.
Boy, great patience and acceleration to be able to pick up this first down by this back from Georgia. You think of Georgia backs, you think about Herschel Walker right away, right? Sonny Michel, Todd Gurley, Nick Chubb, Noshawn Marino. I mean, the list goes on and on of great Georgia backs.
That's the 2-minute warning. Let's see if this offense can do something before the break to cut into this big lead. First and 10 now for the offense. Fakes the handoff, looking to throw. Quarterback escapes the pocket. He stays alive. And he'll hit out of bounds to avoid the hit. Did not pick up first down yardage.
You know, nice design here with the bootleg to get him out to the outside, off to the right. Looks downfield, nobody's open. So instead of throwing it and forcing it into coverage, he's got the athletic ability there to pick up a nice couple yards.
Second down play coming up for this offense. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. Pressure is coming. It's going to be incomplete, trying to make something happen on the run, but nobody open.
Man, when a quarterback starts moving around like that, you move into what some defensive coordinators would call a second play because it becomes almost like backyard football at that point. That was a good job by the defense playing discipline and forcing the incompletion.
And he'll drop back here on third down. Finds that big tight end for a short pass. They tackle him at the 38. Solid gain. Nice play there.
Chris, there's a lot of pressure on this offense here early in this game. They're down early, third down and long. Nice job of protecting. The last thing they want to do is have to punt this ball away. So instead, quarterback has time, nice throw, and it's a first down.
And they'll stop him short of the line to gain. Dogs come to the line looking to crank up the tempo. Looking to pass here on second down. Defense is coming after him. Slides down to avoid the tackle.
Well, they did a good job of getting pressure on the quarterback, but, man, make the play, bring him down. Instead, they give up positive yards here on the scramble.
The offense finally producing here. Sets up a 1st and 10. He hands it off from the gun. They get him down, but the gain moves the ball to the plus 40. Georgia getting set for the 1st and 10 now. Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. With the catch, it's DeMarco.
Well, the running back that time just kind of sneaks out of the backfield and shows his hands on that nice catch.
Timeout is called to talk strategy late in this close game with halftime approaching. Offense getting set. Second down play here. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. Looks like Georgia will have the 1st down. Rush set it out to the offense. 1st down. The offense with some pre-snap eye candy. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Catch made on the right side. Running with purpose. Finally out of bounds after a solid gain, but there is a flag on the field. So let's check this out. 1st down play call. How aggressive will it be? Offense looking to throw the ball. Caught quickly. And look at the speed there. They finally bring him down, but it's a nice gain. Offense stops the clock with their 2nd timeout to talk strategy. So the offense looking to be efficient here. Not much time remaining before the end of the half. Looking to throw it from the red zone. Running out of time in the pocket. Zero running room. Stopped right at the line of scrimmage. So a timeout is called to talk strategy. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays before halftime. Coming to the line on 2nd down. This is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. Delay of game penalty will cost the offense 5. Now it's 2nd down here. And he drops back in the gun. He's escaping the pocket now. Nothing open downfield, so he'll just throw it away. So with only a few seconds left in the half, out comes the field goal unit. The distance will be from 36 yards away. Kick is good. Gives the offense 3 points to show for that drive. Minute's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it down to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. And they'll kick it off to begin the second half. Return starts from inside the 5. He steps out at the 21. That's when they'll start the drive. And the Bulldogs offense is back out on the field. On first down, it's play action. Quarterback moving out of the pocket, trying to create. Quick throw complete to the tight end.
That's a good job here staying ahead of the chains. Good pickup here on first down. The quarterback hits the safety valve that time. The big tight end. That'll bring up a second and manageable here for this offense.
It's a quick grab. Breaks loose at the 40. Oh, and he's in the clear now. It's a foot race. Inside the 10. All the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Bulldogs. And now here comes the point after attempt. PAT up and good. They get a little bit closer. Now the kickoff team is out on the field. And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. Here comes the Missouri offense back out on the field. They punched it in the last possession. Can they do it again, or will this defense make some adjustments to get a stop? Here's the second down play. And he'll set up to throw. Quarterback escapes the pocket and takes off. And he just throws it away. Offense will try to convert a third and long from the 27. We'll see if the defense brings the blitz. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Goes to his right side there for the completion. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down. Missouri getting set for the 1st and 10 coming up.
Think about this, Chris. These guys have been working since January of last year to get ready for a dream season. They've had that. Now they're here so close into the postseason and the playoff, working with the lead. It comes down to a third down. They do their job, convert. Now they keep working that clock and getting so much closer to advancing to the next round.
Offense getting set up. Here's second down. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up the throw. And they find the tight end open on the corner route. Potentially a touchdown-saving tackle, but not before a long completion.
Well, a big play here by the quarterback and the receiver. By having an opportunity to make that big play, now they have a chance to put the ball in the end zone.
On the handoff, they'll test the right side here. Try to run it up the middle, but get nothing.
Well, that's an excellent effort here by this defense, staying in their run fits. They holding their own at the line and making the tackle. The offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get anything going there.
Important second down play coming up. From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. Looking right, this one caught. Missouri now in the red zone. Going to pick up the third and short through the air. Pass caught, can he get in? And he scores! Touchdown, Missouri. So the offense flexing with your and stretching their lead here in the second half.
Now that touchdown gives you a little bit more breathing room, but now it's up to your own defense to help preserve that lead so you can go back out and build onto it in the second half.
Bringing it out, it's Thompson. And he's brought down at the 16. Would have been better off leaving it in the end zone for a touchback. And the Georgia offense is back out on the field. They reached the end zone the last time out, trying to do the same thing here. Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. Finds a man to the left, big catch downfield. And he goes down right there. That's more than enough for a first down.
Really good route here by the receiver, but I love the quarterback's ability to look off that safety and make that throw. And that's part of the quarterback's job here when you play in Athens for this Georgia offense. They've had some great quarterbacks over the years. Guys like Matthew Stafford and Aaron Murray, and more recently Jake Fromm, and of course Stetson Bennett, who won back-to-back national championships. And what they're seeing today from this quarterback, they got to be very proud of.
He shreds the tackle. Brought down after a solid run by the senior.
How about the offensive line here? Just a hat on a hat, opening up just enough room for the back to squeeze through there for a nice gain.
So the offense with the 1st and 10 now. The football placed exactly at midfield. And the tailback's got it again. Breaks loose at the 40. Taken down, but not before he makes the first down. A running play gives the offense a fresh set of downs. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Trying to create outside the pocket now. Able to throw it away. He felt the heavy pressure, took a hit, but got rid of the football.
Mobility can be a blessing or a curse for some quarterbacks. Sometimes they feel that they can make a play on every single opportunity because they have such speed. Instead of just getting down or throwing it away, they try to force the issue. This one almost backfires on him as he tried to squeeze that throw in. He's lucky he didn't throw an interception.
And there's the handoff. Fights off a defender. Just a 4-yard gain, so it sets up 3rd and 6. Urgency now for the offense that hates to come up empty on this drive, down multiple scores. Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. Receiver makes the grab. And they pick up the first down to the 23, getting closer to the red zone. And the Bulldogs will hustle to the line to run the hurry-up offense. Using the ground game here, tailback has the handoff. And that's a solid gain for the defense, able to bring him down.
Great offenses are able to stay ahead of the chains, and runs like that on first down are exactly what I'm talking about. Now you have a lot that you can call here on this 2nd down.
2nd down after that previous play. Takes the handoff again. Tackled, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs. Georgia setting up for the 1st and 10 now. Handoff to the single back. Tackled at the 1-yard line. Couldn't quite get in, but an excellent run. Timeout is called by the defense. That's their first of the half. The Dogs looking to cap the drive here. It's 1st and goal. On the ground, trying to muscle it across the line. Fights his way in for the score. Touchdown, Dogs. Extra point try coming now. PAT up and good. They trail by a touchdown, 24-17. Kickoff teams come on the field now to send this one away. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. They'll start from the 25. So the Missouri offense heads back out onto the field. They were clicking last time. Great protection. The pitch and catch was solid. Right down for a touchdown. He gains 9, so it's 2nd and 1. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. Run it up the middle, but stuffed for no gain.
Well, there's something we haven't seen much in this game at all. That ball carrier being tackled near the line of scrimmage. Maybe if this defense can make more plays like that in the second half, their team will be able to chip away at this lead.
And they pick up the first on the ground.
Well, they continue to play good football up front. A nice run, nice conversion here, and most importantly, working with that lead, you keep working that clock. You're trying to advance to that next round of the postseason.
Offense switches it up here, looking to throw the ball now. And the pass is incomplete on the final play of this quarter. Offense getting set for a 2nd down here to begin the quarter. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. Trying to extend the play. He bought some time, now lets it go. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a 1st down. Drops back, needing a 3rd down completion here. Quarterback looking to scramble. And the junior decides to pick up the 1st down himself.
This is why I love the quarterbacks that can make things happen. Here you have an opportunity to try to create. Nothing's there. Play breaks down. Instead of just throwing it away, he sits back, sees nothing downfield, decides to be able to pick up the 1st down by himself. Impressive run to pick up the 1st and keep this drive moving.
So early movement from the offense. That'll push him back 5. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. This Missouri offense is moving quickly down the field. Play action here on 1st down. Quarterback leaves the pocket on the move now. He's looking to scramble. And tackled there by the defense.
These are the kind of plays that keep defensive coordinators up at night. You spend so much time putting your plan together to stop the pass, and then nobody accounts for the quarterback on a run.
The offense has done well to choose some clock here. Now they'll come up on 2nd down. The back's got it. Breaking free at the 35. They bring him down, but a big chunk of yardage on the play.
Boy, as a head coach, you preach 4th quarter offense all year long, the importance of being able to finish out a game. This is a great example. They have secured this football, this drive. They've been able to convert on 3rd downs, and they keep moving this clock. This is a clinic on how to run a 4-minute offense.
And they'll run it out of the shotgun. They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4. Offense getting set. It's 2nd down. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. And he dumps it off to the tight end. Then he'll run out of bounds after picking up a few yards on the play.
Well, here the defense decided to sit back and play zone, and that front didn't do a good job of pressuring the quarterback. He had the time to make the throw, and he put it on target.
Caught near the goal line. He makes it to the end zone. Touchdown, Tigers. Just a brilliant game from this quarterback. With a spot in the natty on the line, you need your guy to step up, and this guy has delivered so far today.
You know, it's just everything coming together. The preparation that he put in leading into this game, the offense doing their job of taking care of him, the receivers running good routes. Everything right now is clicking for this offense and this quarterback.
And the returner brought down by that coverage team. Powerful Georgia offense is back out on the field. In the last possession, the defense just had no answer for this powerful ground game. Let's see if they can do this. And he floats this pass deep down the right side. The catch is made for a huge pickup. Finally brought down to the 13-yard line. An enormous gain puts him in great scoring position. Dogs looking to run some tempo here. He'll hand it off. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain. Coming to the line on second down. This is important. They want to avoid a third and long. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. Makes a quick catch. And the ball to the ground. Defense has got the football.
Man, when you get into this big a game on this kind of stage in the second half and you're trailing, you just cannot put the ball on the ground. The defense is attacking, trying to get the ball out. They do. Ball's on the ground, and this could be the end of the game.
Using that challenge, a smart move by the head coach as the officials overturn the previous ruling on the field. And they convert here on third down in the red zone. This is a 4-point type of play, touchdown or field goal. From the shotgun now, here's a handoff inside. And they'll stop him just short of the marker. Good effort, but the defense holds. Now it's fourth down. Down late, they'll keep the offense on the field, trying to chip away at this lead. Makes the grab in the end zone. Touchdown, Georgia. Empty backfield now. They go for two. From the shotgun, drops back, looking for an open man. The pocket breaking down. And he makes the two-point conversion. The lead cut down to 6.
No issue here. Quarterback decides to call his own number on the conversion and gets it done.
Kickoff team on the field getting set now. And the returner decides to signal fair catch. Here comes the Missouri offense back out on the field. Crucial possession. This game just got tighter. They love to play keep away, chew on the clock. How will they call it here? Quarterback finds a target on the right. It's complete. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion. Short completion there. Second down coming up. Use the running game to chew on this clock now. That's a solid gain. Moves the ball to the 29.
Well, this is a huge third down coming up here. And here's where that chess match comes to head. And for the defense, desperately need to make a play if they believe they have any chance of coming back to win this game.
So it's third and long from the 29. Defense figures to bring pressure here. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. And it's intercepted, a crushing play. Look out, he's got some space. Takes the pick to the end zone. Touchdown, Bulldogs. And a pick six, a monster play by this defense here, Kirk.
That defender showed a lot of athletic ability there with the ball in his hands. I wouldn't be surprised if the head coach watching that thought about maybe giving him some reps as a returner after that touchdown.
The kickoff team on the field now as they get set to send this one away. This one will be fair caught. So the Missouri offense heads back out onto the field. It'll be interesting to see if this quarterback can bounce back. He threw a pick 6 in the last possession. The pass rush closing in. Bowler's 3 in the backfield. Looks like the defense has it.
Well, they had everything that they wanted here late in the game. The ball in their hands, quarterback that can make plays, everything you want with a chance to take the lead and potentially win the game, and they fumble it away. Instead, the pressure now is on their own defense to come up with a big play to try to get the ball back.
Georgia now operating in the red zone. And he's got it again. Fights through a tackle. He moves the ball to the 7-yard line. Offense has a 1st and goal now. Now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. So with the lead secure here, it's time to just take a knee, run out the clock, and plan the victory celebration. Well, that's a great performance in a pressure moment, but now the job gets even more exciting, even bigger as they go on to the national championship game and play for that trophy.
And this is a new era. I mean, think about the weeks, the amount of games that these guys have been able to play, and to be able to accomplish this, to get to the national championship, that says everything about the endurance of this football team, both mentally and physically, and they get one more hurdle to see if they can become the national champs.
And that is going to wrap it up. We enjoyed this one here. Kirk.